Do you ever feel like you're leading others but struggling to lead yourself? I'll tell you something. Personal leadership is the key to unlocking your highest potential, and it all starts with you. Yes, it all. I am Iyke Nwambie, and welcome to Advance Your Leadership. And the topic for this broadcast is 5 steps to lead yourself to success. 5 steps to lead yourself to success. Are you ready? Yes, 5 steps to lead yourself to success. All right. Now, many leaders focus on leading their teams, but fail to realize that without mastering self-leadership, they won't reach their full potential. Yes, they wouldn't, because self-leadership is key. Poor self-discipline, lack of clarity, and burnout are all signs that you need to improve your personal leadership. In this video, I will show you 5 simple yet powerful steps to master personal leadership so you can lead yourself and others with greater impact. The first step is self-awareness. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is about knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, the things that trigger you, and the things that motivate you, your triggers and motivations. Without it, you'll find it difficult to manage yourself and grow as a leader. Spend 10 minutes at the end of each day reflecting on your actions. What did I do today that I am proud of? You ask questions like that. Your emotions. How did I feel when that customer was talking to me? How did I feel when I was making that presentation? And decisions. You reflect on these. And you ask yourself, what did you do well? What did you do well? The things you did well, you want to improve upon. The things you did not do well, you want to correct and modify. What needs improvement? Those are fundamental questions you ask in order to increase your self-awareness. For example, I once coached a leader who constantly micromanaged his team without realizing it. He thought he was just trying to be on top of things, but he was limiting their creative potential. Now, once he developed self-awareness, in other words, he discovered his weakness in that area, he empowered his team to take ownership and saw their productivity skyrocket. You can do that in your own situation, dear leader. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Step 2. This 5-step journey is goal setting and clarity. Goal setting and clarity. Clarity is crucial. If you can see it, your followers can see it. If you can't see it, you won't pursue it. So clarity is very crucial. You will waste time and energy if you don't know where you are headed. Great leaders set what I call advanced goals. And advanced goals is an acronym. I have a book on it, on advanced goal setting, and I also have a masterclass on it. But it simply means goals that are achievable, definite, visual, actionable, numbered, character-based, expectant, and declarative in nature. Those are the type of goals you want to set, because if they are achievable, then you can achieve them. If they are definite, you know for sure what you're pursuing. If they are visual, you can imagine them. You can see them with the eyes of your faith. If they are actionable, then execution becomes easy and possible and realistic. If they are numbered, you can quantify them, because you can only you can only manage what you measure, according to Peter Drucker. If they are character-based, They activate your sense of integrity and your feeling of wellness. If they are expected, then you can imagine, you can expect receiving them because the expectation of the righteous is never cut off. Can you see that? And declarative. If they are declarative, then you can affirm them until they manifest. Until they manifest. So start with your big picture vision. If you want to implement this, what do you want to achieve next year? You ask yourself that question. Then break that down into quarterly, monthly, and weekly goals. Track your progress and make adjustments as needed. And be sure to put them on a calendar. If they are not on a calendar, you hardly can monitor them. For example, when I started writing my book, I broke the process into smaller milestones. I mean, my first book, outlining the chapters, writing one chapter per week, and reviewing each draft. What happened? It helped me to stay focused and complete the book without feeling overwhelmed. Over time, I have published over 40 books, created several masterclasses and videos and trainings just because I chose to set advanced goals. Can you see that? You can do that in your own life too. Step 3 in this journey is time management and prioritization. Time management and prioritization. As a leader, you are always busy, but not all tasks are created equal. I'll say that again. Not all tasks are created equal. Effective leaders know how to manage their time by prioritizing high-impact tasks over busy work. Use the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks. The Eisenhower matrix is a 4-box matrix that talks of important and urgent, urgent and important, not important and not urgent, urgent and important, just a 4. But here is the focus. Focus on what's important but not urgent. Why? Because these are the tasks that will move you forward in the long run. The tasks that are important but not urgent, they are important. And because they are not urgent, you have time to plan for them. You have time to execute them. If they are important and urgent, time is already on the scale. You are being rushed. But for you to execute from the perspective of strategic planning and thinking, you've got to focus on those plans that are important but not urgent. They are the tasks that will move you forward in the long run. I had a client who was constantly overwhelmed by emails and meetings. Once he started blocking time for deep work and delegating less important tasks, he doubled his productivity and reduced stress. You can do that in your own situation, my friend. Step 4, accountability and discipline. Accountability and discipline. You can have the best goals and plans in the world, but without discipline and accountability, you'll struggle to follow through. It's about doing what you said you will do, even when you don't feel like it. Find someone who will hold you accountable. It could be a colleague, a coach, or even a group of peers in a mastermind group. Regular check-ins can make all the difference in the world. Years ago, I personally had a coach who checked in with me monthly. Then I was learning how to create videos. Knowing I'll have to report my progress kept me focused and disciplined. I had to churn out the last instruction so I could have something to present. That's what accountability does. Step 5, continuous learning and growth. The best leaders are always learning, whether it's reading, attending seminars, or learning new skills. Continuous growth is essential to stay relevant and effective as a leader. Start by setting aside 30 minutes a day to read a leadership book or listen to a podcast like this. Make learning part of your daily routine. A leader I work with committed to reading one leadership book a month. Over time, her leadership style transformed and her team noticed the difference. In other words, she became more effective and innovative. You can do that in your own situation too. I began to read quite early. Leadership books, motivational books, success books, faith building books. And that energized me and kept me focused all these years. Again, here are the 5 steps to leading yourself to success, my friend. Number 1, self-awareness. Number 2, goal setting. Number 3, time management. Number 4, accountability. And number 5, continuous learning. Continuous learning. And if you found these to be helpful, I want to dive deeper. I ask you, don't forget to check out my 40-day self-leadership masterclass for advanced strategies. And for those of you who are members of our Advanced World community, you have access to these items. I'm talking of the paid community. We have the free basic community, which you can join readily, and we have about 5 or 6 programs there that are completely free of charge. But for some other deeper dives, you can get a hold of my 40-day self-leadership masterclass for advanced strategies. Yes, for advanced strategies. And before I round off, here is a question for the day. You want to get our question for the day? All right, here it is. Which of the steps do you need to work on the most? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, I say keep leading and keep advancing. I remain your leadership advancement coach, Dr. Iyke Nwambie. Talk to you later.